moving on. So, I told y'all, if y'all, especially as black women, I got to talk to you black women, okay? Because I know Dr. Heavenly is getting into politics. There's a few people that's getting into politics. Matter of fact, we're going to be talking about one that happens to be a political commentator. She has a PhD, and also she's a Democrat, and she's called out Trump on several programs, okay? Because she works for Fox. We're talking about Wendy Osefo, right? We're going to be talking about her in just a second, but right now we're going to talk about Letita James, okay? Because here's the thing, Letita as Attorney General, as a black woman, that is a very high accomplishment, especially in the state of New York. All right, you got to put some respect on this sister's name. You really do. I just want to hold that for a second. I don't think y'all understand how important that is, how real that is, okay? That ain't dirty foot behavior. And I see a lot of people out here trying to use the word dirty foot that's from New York and stuff. No, that's a Florida thing. Stop the cap. But anyway, this is an over-accomplished black woman, okay? For her to be elected as Attorney General, is a trusted lawyer of the state to protect the citizens, all right? And so when she decided to go after Trump, I knew it was going to be a problem, only because whenever a black woman is facing a challenge, rarely in these situations do they have sufficient backup. Which means if shit goes to ham, like, who's going to come save her? Can they hear me? Is this mic on? Who's going to come save the black woman when she down, even though she is saving the citizens of New York? I ain't seen not one person step up for her. And that's the whole reason why I'm making this interview, is because I tell you all the time, politics is not where I play, because they don't play fair. And I like an even playing field. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to keep it light. I like to keep it above ground, not too deep. And if we do that, we do our docu-series on that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which we got one coming up here soon that is going to blow y'all minds away, right? But when it comes to, look, Jasmine, come on, boom. I'm telling you, I got to go get cleansed for this one, okay? A PPP series is coming up, the catfish series. But anyway, I just feel bad when things like this happen and there's no one standing up for her, but for her to be able to bring a successful verdict against Trump, okay? And he was ordered, even though she was only going after $250 million or something like that he had supposedly like overvalued and overestimated and lied on loan docs and stuff like that. For her to bring that type of case against Trump, and it was seen all the way through to the point where he had to forfeit over $450 million worth of assets and couldn't buy real estate or do business in the state of New York for up to a year. I mean, that was a huge accomplishment. Right? I mean, that is unheard of. But then, when you're a black woman and you know that as black people, we've had to do a few things in our days to get ahead. But you know how these crackers get petty. You know how they get petty. And for them to have to unveil an indictment on mortgage fraud concerning her. Now, yesterday, who did we talk about on Wednesday that had the mortgage fraud? What black woman? That was the NASA scientists and stuff, and her husband. But the way she did that, I mean, trying to bankrupt the mortgage and borrow against them, it was just so much, telling them it was fraud, it wasn't her. But this one here, now I haven't seen the details of the DOJ's indictment against Letita James, but apparently they got her, and they got her for allegedly, and I want to say allegedly, and I'm saying that with everything in me, doing the same shit Trump did, but just under $1 million, okay? Now, Trump allegedly did it, okay, according to what she was able to bring and prove with all of his assets, okay? And so apparently they had proved that Trump was lying on applications and stuff, and apparently she was too. And so you know they're going to go digging. Trump is going after everybody that came for everything that he had. And no one is here to save her. Not even me, because I don't mess with the crackers like that, okay? I do entertainment news. I got 2 kids that I have to provide for and be here for, and I'm not playing no games. And when you want to get ambitious, and I'm sure she didn't act alone, and I'm sure there was a lot of people that used her as the pawn in order to bring an indictment like this to keep him from being able to become president. But you have to understand, he is petty, and he gonna spin the block, even from the grave. she can't even ask him for a pardon. He got a black woman giving black people pardons, and she can't even call down there and ask for a pardon until the next president come in. But apparently, according to conspiracy theories, they just off the next president, so I don't know who's going to be next. I don't know. I'm keeping that to myself. But I'm just saying, y'all pray for her, okay? I just, they're being petty. They haven't unsealed the indictment yet. They're just basically using press to get it out that your Attorney General, Letita James, has falsified applications to obtain mortgages. I don't know. I don't know. This is just what's being printed now, and they're just getting started. Gots to have a backup plan. Dr. Heavenly better be careful, for they lock her and her voice up forever, and I'll be glad about the voice, but not her. That's my sister.